Evening. Hope you're well. So, here's another unit. As you can see, it is the French Line Lancers, and by Warlord Games. The figures are by Warlord Games, and yeah, I've given them a good hack. And there you go. Just finished the base in really this evening. Been away for work for a couple of days and come home and just thought I'd do a quick video update. So yeah, they're quite nice figures. They wouldn't be my choice, I've got to be honest. I think I would have done the Perry Lancers. However, they were a gift, which I'm very grateful, and they were undercoated for me, which is fantastic. Put together. So there you go, that gift horse, you can't look it in the mouth. So here they are, and you know, when they go on the wargaming table with the rest of the units, it's just going to look great. So these horses have been painted using the Foundry tricolour paints, and they are making everything quicker and easier to paint, and the results, they're okay. You know, that is some quick painting I did there. Now I don't know how long it took me, but it wasn't as long as normal, and I'm quite pleased with the result. So, you know, for wargaming, fantastic, because I think the key is just making sure that you're happy with the level of detail that you've got on your figures and leaving them alone. I've probably overdone it with these because I felt I needed to add a bit extra, but I've got to be honest, I don't know, just there's something about the figures I'm just not happy with. Anyway, don't know. So as a unit, yeah, it'll look fine, and I'm probably going to buy a secondary Lancer unit minimum. I think there were 5 regiments at Waterloo, so there'll be more to follow, but they're going to be Perry miniatures. It's just an expense, isn't it? I mean, like I said, I'm very grateful of my friend who put these together for me and gave them to me. There are no command here, however, I think the 2 guys who were second rank figures, they're going to have to do, and you know. So overall, pleased with them, how they look as a unit. Wasn't over impressed with painting them, or I'm not overly impressed with the figures themselves. However, these Perry casualties, different kettle of fish. They're just lovely. Yeah, just lovely. I mean, great animation, great stuff. You know, what more can you want, really? Let's have a bit of a look at these things. That guy down there. This little set here, I mean, look at the animation on that. Basically, 2 guys have gone to pick up a wounded officer, and one of them got shot. Really unfortunate. Bit of a story, yeah. I think it's von Kettering mentioned with his Prussians when I was watching his videos. Basically, you've got to try and show some sort of narrative, and I guess that's the kind of narrative I was looking for with that one. And I think that's the thing with the Perrys and other good manufacturers, they allow you to give some of that narrative, and Calpe miniatures is certainly one of them. You know, even if it's just a subtle thing, it's got that variety in there. You can put figures together to show certain things. This guy's my favourite out of the casualty figures. Let's have a look at him. That's not really working there, is it? Let's get him up here. Oops. Just getting used to this idea of using a phone. So this guy, you know, is already a bit damaged. This one's actually been used a couple of times. I'd show them. He's just a lovely figure, isn't he? You know, I mean, you think about what you want from your Wargames figures. He's got it all, really. From a casualty point of perspective, I've not seen anything to beat him. And Yeah, great. You know, when I think of a good range of figures, I think, okay, got to be animated slightly, got to have a bit of movement in them, got to be easy to paint. And you know, some of these Perry figures are really easy to paint and really well animated, but there's a toss-up. You know, if you try to do a lot of them at a large unit, some of them can be a little bit trickier to paint. So it's that toss-up between front rank for me and the Perry miniatures as being my favourites to get on with. And I think for the British, certainly, I favour the front rank. I think it's the white and the red. It's just easier to paint on the front rank guys. But I mean, you cannot beat the Perry animation, I don't think. Nice figure, really nice figure. This Highlander here got me thinking about Leon's channel, and I was looking at a video where he's reviewing or talking about a unit of Highlanders that he's done. He put a comment on there since he's redone that unit. But basically, you know, he reviews or talks about the three manufacturers of Highlanders that he's used, which are Victrix, the Perry's, and front rank. And I think he thinks front rank are the superior if he was to do that unit again. And personally, I think I'm going to lean towards front rank as well, because, like I said, to do the Highlanders and things, I think you're going to need some stable services. I mean, the thing is, though, the Perrys have got some beautiful charging Highlanders. So what do? Buy more units. That's what you do. Problem is, metal is expensive. I think 36-man unit from front rank's about £49 or something like that, so it's not cheap. And that's the toss-up, isn't it, really? It's an expensive hobby if you go down the metal front, whereas you can get a lot of figures in plastic for a lot more, would you say, reasonable price. I don't talk to that many people about this hobby, because of course it's playing with toy soldiers. However, the people that I do explain it to, I think it always comes along with me saying it's a lifetime thing. And you know, I've been messing around with these things since I was a small child, and now I've got older and got a bit more money, a bit more space. The hobby's just growing and being more important in my life, and I'm really pleased to just be able to show and share some of this stuff with you. So anyway, there you go, quick ramble about French Lancers. Hope you have a great night, whatever you're doing, or if you're watching this in the day, the rest of your day is a good day. And the next video is possibly going to be the Imperial Guard video updated. Chasseurs are paid. I've now based the main unit, and I've done 6 skirmish figures for them, more or less, I think. And yeah, I think that's going to be the next video subject. I've got some Calpe figures I need to base. If I bring them up to where I do this painting, which it isn't the tidiest, in case you hadn't noticed, I might well do a video just showing those guys as well. But hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks very much. Cheers, bye.